to GMA, and we are counting down to the Oscars. And this morning, we have the stars of 1917. The movie has 10 nominations, including Best Picture. It follows two young British soldiers in World War I as they set out through enemy territory to deliver a message that could save hundreds of lives. Please welcome the stars, Dean, Charles Chapman, and George MacKay. Welcome. Congratulations on all the success. And when Sam Mendes set out to cast the movie, he said he wanted to cast some virtually unknown actors. And with the success of this movie, that is far from who you are right now. So how has it been for you guys, this whole process?
It's been amazing. I mean, really, it feels like such a long process. We spent 6 months rehearsing it, 16 weeks shooting it. Now we're doing all the press and the movie's come out. But it's amazing. As actors, not a lot of actors get the experience to make a one-shot film. So to be a part of that is a dream come true.
But isn't that a lot of pressure? Because the whole movie's shot as if it's all one continuous movie. It's a lot of pressure. What happened if you forgot a line, you messed up a line?
It happens. Like, you know, sometimes when we would get into the end of like a 6-minute take or something, and in the last 5 seconds, my rifle will fall off my shoulder or something, or you fluff a line, and it just happens. But you all kind of, everyone knew how much you didn't want it to happen, so you all kind of like, you were good to each other when it did.
Yeah. What did you think when that rifle fell? Were you like, oh, that's cool? Or you like, come on, man.
Come on, George. Well, there's one scene in particular that was about a 5-minute take, and it was really slow and intimate, and George was doing this beautiful acting. And I had a prop, it was this map, and it's bigger than your house. And I had to walk and talk and open it at the same time. And George is doing this beautiful acting, and there's me in the background wrestling with this map, trying to fold it, and then take ruined.
But it ended up working out great. 10 nominations, 10 Oscar nominations. And for continuity's sake in the movie, sometimes you had to roll around in the mud, and you actually posted a video of it. So let's check this out. That looks like fun. Yeah. That could be a new dance move, actually.
Exactly, yeah.
And let's take a look at the end result.
I got him.
My anxiety level just went up watching that clip.
Me too.
But you actually rehearsed. You said you rehearsed. Most of this movie's filmed outside. You say you rehearsed for 6 months. Yeah. So what does rehearsal look like for a movie like this?
Well, rehearsal starts because usually with a film, you know, with the edit, you can kind of craft the rhythm and the pace of stuff afterwards. But with this, it was like a play. We had to suss all of that out beforehand because it's all one take, and so you can't chop about the pace of it afterwards. And because we're always on the move, the pace of the scene dictates this, like the length of the set. So we'd go out to these empty locations and basically walk through the scenes to decide upon how we wanted them to be, so that the set could then be built around those specifications. You know, literally putting markers and flags in the ground to be a bit like the corner needs to happen here, the room needs to finish there, and just so when you watch it, it's all seamless.
So it's like a dance routine.
Yeah, pretty much. All of it was genuinely like a choreographed dance between the camera and the actors at all times. It was this constant flow and rhythm.
And you had to do some World War I research for this, and you two, you need to get to know each other. So I heard you took a trip to Belgium together. That's a good way.
We sure did.
Yeah, we did. Like we'd been to France with the production, and we were so like moved by what we'd seen. We thought, right, we need to go to Belgium to go. So I like picked Dean up in the car at 4 in the morning from Essex, where he lives, and we drove to Belgium, you know, through the Channel Tunnel. But what I hadn't checked was if the museums were open. So we drove for 5 hours, crossed the Channel, and we got there and we pull up at the car park, which is pretty empty, to this one particular museum that we wanted to go to. And Dean's going like, "Can you imagine if it was closed?" I'm like, yeah, no, of course not. And we get to the front door, and thank goodness it opens. But then the woman at reception goes, "No, we're closed in January." So. So we saw some other sites, but that particular museum, we didn't make that one.
We're doing research for a movie, man. Please, it's going to be nominated for 10 Oscars. But you know what? But you guys, this movie is fantastic. I was talking to friends about it last night, and they said one of them said it's one of the best movies I've seen possibly ever.
Wow.
Yeah. Loved it. And before I let you guys go, what are you looking most forward to on Oscar Sunday?
I really want to meet Robert De Niro.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, we've seen him out and about at these events and stuff, but I've never actually shook his hand. I'd love to.
Have you been too nervous to go over to him?
Yes.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, but I'm going to give it a go.
Yeah.
How about you? How about you?
I'll just be his wingman. If I can meet Robert as well, you know, I'll be like, if I can shake his hand too, that's given me.
Well, I tell you what, Robert De Niro will probably come over and introduce himself to you two at this point. Congratulations to both of you, man. It's a fantastic movie. 1917 is in theaters right now. Make sure you go check it out.